What up, everybody? It's Roasting on Rooftops. What's happening? It's Tuesday, May 20th. It's 8:12 p.m. And tonight, Roasted on Rooftops is hosted by your boy Chop Easy. Because I'm interviewing the CEO, the motherfucker that runs the page, that owns the shit, Mr. Originality himself. My motherfucking dog, we the Source Rick!
Hey, what's good, everybody? What's good, Chop?
Hey, what's up, bro?
You looking like Jesus over there with that long hair and shit, dog. I didn't know who the hell was over here. Like, who we got in here?
Hey, what up, chat? What up, Strozar?
Hey, what's up, everybody? How we doing out there? What's up, Woozy? What up, Holly?
Give my guy Strozy a little wrenchy wrench. There we go. We'll be a little woozy, a little wrenchy wrench. I give all artists a wrench in my chat. There you go. What up, Scott? How you doing? Yeah. Dagburn will be on tonight, but that's later. We talking roasting on rooftops now. So what's up, everybody? How we doing? What up? What's up, Woozy, Strozar, Irish Pisces? I see we the source in here. I see T Jones. What's up? What up, Scott Skeptic? What's up, Holly? How you doing? Shout out Holly.
Hey, she's ready for that next fight.
Hey, it's coming up, ain't it?
I believe so. I think so.
Time we get her back up here to let her talk some shit.
Yeah,
what up, Hoss? What up, Adams family? We got the hair down today, boys. Yo, had to let her hair down. Hey.
I didn't know who the hell was on there for a minute. I said, wait a minute. Who the hell is sitting in that chair?
Hey, man, I needed it, bro. I was just like, man, I ain't let my hair down in a long time, bro. I gotta do it. My throat's a little sore today. I was working on vocals. Don't tell nobody else. I might have signed up for singing lessons.
I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. But anyways, hey, so tonight's about you, old buddy. Tonight's about you. Well, you act like you nervous, dude. You got a little giddy over there. Thinking about he's like, I've been waiting to stunt on my ops, cuz. Hey, so, while we wait on a couple people to get in here, man, I want to know, Rex, like, what got you in the industry? Like even at your like first job, like, how did you go from fucking Rex, right? How did you start out as Rex, right? And you grew into Weedosaurus Rex. Like, how did that happen, bro? Like,
honestly, so I started working I've always been in the weed game, but I started working in Ohio's industry. I've been in there about 4 or 5 years. Honestly, I just started out by just going to the dispensary and shopping. I became friends with the bud tenders, and then they were like, yo, I can get you a job here. And I was like, run it. You know what I mean? And it was kind of, it's all she wrote.
So you got you a job. So now, when you went in to purchase said cannabis product through your legal card that you had, what did you walk in there like you knew what you was talking about? Did you walk in there letting them kind of educate you to see what they knew, what they were talking about? Or was you like ass dudes like, well, today's cannabis, you know what I mean? Like,
no, I definitely know what you mean. So no, I definitely don't underestimate anybody. I let them do their job. They're there for a reason. You know what I mean? I will say this though, there's been a few instances, obviously, where, I got to put my 2 cents in and educate them. You know what I mean? But really, I try to let them do their job for the most part. And if I don't like what they recommend, then I try not to go back to them. Or if I get stuck with them, then I just go with what I want. I don't really ask for their opinion that time, to say the least. But I mean, cannabis works different on everybody, though. So just because
Right.
whatever they recommended to me doesn't, work or I don't like it, doesn't mean it's bad. It's just not for me.
So when you what? So when you was in the dispensary and you were looking around or whatever. So what made you be all like, well, this is what I want to do, bro. Like I want a bud tent. I want to talk to people about pot all day. Like how
Um,
how cool is that? You know what I mean?
nah, it's definitely fucking dope. But I mean, like I said, I've been involved with the cannabis for pretty much most of my life, ever since I was, I don't know, 14. Being diabetic, I definitely have been using it to try and help out with that. I got fractures in my spine, so I use it to help with pain. Um, so obviously, I've been studying it for a while. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
all. That's all I really know is anything cannabis related.
So you're
So
really using cannabis as a medicinal purpose for the most part because you have the back pain
I
and
do.
so really the the side effects or the what am I trying to say? What it does to you really matters. How it's grown and it's strained. So you need to be educated in that then.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got to know what you're putting in your body too. That's the other big thing. These people want cheap weed and cheap products, but you don't know what they're using and why. There's a reason why it's so cheap.
Um so when you got the job or whatever, what tell me about your first few days on the job, bro. Like how was it to get acclimated? Tell me about that. Tell me about
So
customer engagement, interaction, and shit. Like,
I'll never forget. It wasn't even like my first full week, and it was like segregated. You had groups. Like the cool group, and then you had the new. You know what I mean? Like they had their groups and shit. And I'll never forget. I always stay to myself. Literally, I'm always staying to myself. You know what I mean? Like that's me. And one of them, they kind of all came up on me one day after work, and they're like, "We can tell you're gonna make it. Like the other people you got hired in with, they're probably not gonna last, but we can tell you're gonna last." And that's when I was just like, "All
is
right."
there a lot to it, Rex? Like, is there a
So
lot?
it's funny you ask that. A lot of people think it's just grabbing a bag and weighing out a scale. You know what I mean? That's not it at all. Everything comes prepackaged. There's so much computer stuff you have to do. It's not as easy as what everyone thinks it is. It's really not. You don't get samples. They just started allowing tips. You don't get to smell the product. Half the time, you don't even get to see it. So, it, I mean,
So you're not bagging it up or nothing. It comes in pre. So what the fuck's your job?
to literally sell it.
To educate the customer.
Yeah, yeah. And better wording.
Now, let me ask you this: when I was in the when I worked at Sears, Sears, excuse me, when I worked at Sears in the TVs, right, and electronics, I would get what they called spiffs. If I sold this particular brand this day, I would get a bonus. So, is it that way in the cannabis industry? Is that kind of driven that way? Like, okay, this farm over here. Well, today I want to push this product because I'm gonna get a kickback. Like
So you
doctors,
gotta,
you know what
you
I'm
gotta.
saying?
Well, so that's actually funny. The reason why they won't give us samples is because they look at us as like a pharmacist, and they don't get samples on oxys and stuff like that. Um, which,
I get.
you know,
Hey man, let me test drive that Bird 30. That's fucked up. That's fucked
it
up.
is. It's
But it's true though. I understand. I get it. I get it. But I would
I
think
mean,
cannabis would be a little different though, because it's
well,
a
yeah, and that's the thing. We were a medical, obviously we're recreational now. You know what I mean? So trying to upsell to medical patients is something I do not stand for. I'm not going to sit here and upsell an expiring product to let's say, an older lady just because we need to get rid of it. You know what I mean? Like,
Sounds like drug dealers to me, dog.
I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Like, I'm gonna sit here and tell you what you really need. But the companies would, some. I'm not gonna say all of them, but just so happens to be the ones
Yeah,
that I
but
work for.
just like pharmaceutical meds, there's a kickback if you sell
Yep.
this particular right. Yeah, so
But
I'm glad.
the employees didn't get any of the bonuses or nothing like that. To answer your question, like I
I got
said,
you.
there was. So when I first started working in the industry, there was no incentives. I didn't get samples. I didn't get tips. I didn't get discounts, bro. I literally there was no, like, you had to love the plant to really get in the industry to work. You know what I mean? The pay wasn't
Yeah,
the best. Like, it's still not, but you really got to love the
yeah,
plant to get in. Now, I mean, they're allowing tips. They're allowing anybody just to come in there and work. And I mean, really, it sells itself. You know what I mean? But there's still some good ones out there left in Ohio. I give them a shout out. There's still some good ones
I mean,
out there.
I'm glad that you weren't afraid to touch on that because I'll tell you right now, man. Rex had no clue where I was going with this interview, and I'll really be
Yeah,
asking some like,
I'm still lightweight.
like he's all like, "Damn, Chop's asking some real shit," but it's because a
A
lot
lot
of
of people don't know and want to know this stuff. So I mean,
yeah,
shit, ask it.
talk about it. A lot of people are worried about talking about this shit, and I'm not. Like,
Hey,
you know,
let's talk.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it needs to be known that these motherfuckers are, hey man, push this medicinal product today because it's
Profit over
expiring.
patience.
We don't want to lose money, and it's supposed to be for medicinal purposes. So that's not a good. To me, that's a terrible plan. That's a terrible thing to do. That I think that's bullshit. That's like the doctor saying, "Well, don't take this Vicodin, take this over here." That's the
Yeah,
same damn
that,
thing because I get an extra kickback from it. I want you to take this one. Well, it's just not lab tested, so we don't know the side effects like we know of this Vicodin. Like, and to me, that's fucking crazy work. To me, like that's more about the dollar than it is the patient. Like you said,
well, and that's why I say, yeah, man, it's profit over patience. It's sad.
and that's crazy. Like that's wild. But why would it be any different in the cannabis industry than it is in the medical industry, right? So it kind of gives you what I would think
Touche.
a little
Touche.
nasty glimpse into what really happens in the medical industry, which is for another day on a different show. But that just hear me out. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a glimpse into it. So as you was being a bud tender and you was gathering along through your process and your learnings and your knowledge and shit, man, what have you taken from the dispensary into the cannabis world now that you seem to be very like you're everywhere, bro. I look and you're doing something. You're in an event. You're at every event doing some kind of cannabis thing and pushing your brand and pushing with and the artists that fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I see you do that a lot. Shout out to everybody on Facebook too, by the way. We
Yeah,
appreciate
no,
you
I
guys.
see
Yeah,
how y'all, man.
appreciate you guys.
Um,
Chop dropping a hippie album soon.
man, well, hold on. Y'all, you might have to ask the question again.
Hold on, your internet's being choppy. Give me a thumbs up if it goes. All right,
Yo,
your
we
internet
good?
was cut. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's storming
I was
bad,
thinking,
dog. We've
is
been
it
getting hit
storming
all
again?
day.
Damn, that's crazy.
All day.
Jake, this is the wrong show, bro. It's at 10 o'clock tonight. Everybody's so goddamn ready to see Dagbird.
No, so yeah, so like I said, I started out as a bud tender. Um, I was a bud tender for like a year or so. Then I opened 4 dispensaries. I've learned a lot. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm what I take.
Uh oh, losing my boy. What we gonna do, guys? What we gonna do if Rex can't make it, boys? Oh, there he is.
We here.
Yeah, you're
No,
in.
but yeah.
He's doing bad. Oh, Rex is struggling. We'll get him back up here in just a minute. What's up, chat? How we doing? Here we go.
We good?
Yeah. Good job.
All right, cool. No,
All
but
right, so
yeah, like I
I
got
cover all that again, bro, because they missed it.
So I started out as a bud tender, worked that for like a year. Obviously, got to move up to management. I've helped open 4 dispensaries. So obviously, I've learned a lot. What I've taken away the most is probably the relationships and the connections that I've made with all these people. I have a lot of reviews and how my recommendations change people's lives. So it's, you know, what I mean, that definitely means a lot. But that's pretty much that was pretty. I mean, obviously within more detail, you know what I mean. But that's just a vague glimpse of my timeline in the dispensary. I recently stepped away so I could host cannabis events. I was the first person in Ohio to host pot and paint, where I had attendees paint flower pots, and then they could pick out clones to take home and put in their new pots. So that was something pretty cool. You could kind of get everybody involved, get literally you get the artsy people, you get your clone people, you get your soil people, you know what I mean? You get everybody involved with that. So
Yeah,
that was a pretty cool thing. But then obviously just going to all the events, I wouldn't be able to do that if I was still working at the dispensary. I mean, I was putting, 10 to 12 hours a day in. And if you do that, you don't have any time to build on yourself, your brand, or anything. So it's either do I want to keep working for somebody or do I want to work for myself?
amen.
And honestly, it seems like it's been playing out for me pretty well. So I can't wait to see where we keep going.
I really that's one of my so I live by that motto, dude. Like, you gonna make somebody else rich, am I gonna try to make myself rich finally? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's different now that I'm working on me. I'm working on what I'm trying to do for my family, myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, thanks to the help I get from people, but at the same time, bro, like I'm building a brand for me. You know what I'm saying? Just like you are, and it's important. Like, we go to these events. And I see people, man. People flock to you with that weed suit hero, with the weed suit hero outfit on, bro. With the weed suit outfit, my bad. And I see them pull up on you, bro. And it's all like, man, they just surround people. Like, it's crazy. Cannabis really plays an important part out here. You know what I mean? Like,
No, it definitely does. I mean, with or without it, they definitely still come up, dog. They flocking.
you know what I mean? Um, Talk about that. Talk about your relationship with the weed suit heroes and the council, bro. Because you got a really good relationship with them guys. When I met you, that's where I met you. That's who I met you through.
No, yeah. So I've known, let's see, I've known them probably for, man, I don't know, for about probably about 5 years, maybe 6 years or so. Bill actually got my town decriminalized, and that's how he kind of came on my radar. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, who's this guy? Um, and then one day he posted on his Facebook like an all exclusive paid VIP to go see Wiz Khalifa and Logic perform in Pittsburgh. And I actually won that, so I got to go with them, hung out with them. You know what I mean? And ever since then, you know, we've all just clicked. Obviously, they started the council. They were a group before. We don't say that name though, but they they obviously made the right choice. They're doing their damn thing. I know Bill has helped them out. Bill just helps everybody. He gets people where they need to be without even really doing anything. You know what I mean? He just makes it all the magic happen, man. It's wild.
I like Bill, man. Shout out Billy Blaze, dude. That's my dog.
Nah,
I
he
love.
really. I mean, He's opened a lot of doors just by not even introducing me
What
to
else?
people, but just by having events like he recently did at his 420. All those people were there, so I went and networked with a whole bunch of people. And obviously, I would have never done that if he would have never had events and stuff like that. But I mean, he's definitely done a lot for me. He's helped me out a lot. Um, definitely, definitely one of the good guys for sure. So.
Yeah, I like Bill.
Yeah, like I said, I've known him for, man, I don't know, like I said, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. It all started at that winning Wiz Khalifa all exclusive paid tour, and it's kind of history ever since. But the Council, man, y'all need to go check them out. They just dropped a new EP. It's a 7 track, it's fucking
Pretty
fire.
hard. It's pretty
Yep,
hard. I
yep.
like it. I fucking with it. Yeah. I've been listening to a lot of albums, dude. Like I've been an album listening motherfucker.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
well, it's something I want to do. I want to have interviews where I sit down with, just like I'm interviewing you. I want to interview guys. I want to call it blunt time with Chop Easy, bro. We got
That's
enough
what.
time to
Yeah.
smoke a couple blunts. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I think I'd be good. I couldn't do it on Facebook, but I could do it on YouTube. Facebook's some hate ass motherfucker.
Yeah, I know, man. They really are bunch of
Shout out
haters.
to them. Hey, but they money's good. You
Hey,
heard?
that's
Like,
free promotion, dog. Free promotion. You hear me?
hey, hey, shout out to the
You hear me?
streaming platforms. I love the streaming platforms.
What
Shit.
up, Jesse? What up,
What up?
Chris? I see everybody out there in the chat. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We doing a little switch up here. We got Chop interviewing me tonight.
Yeah, and I'll be drilling. You know what I'm saying? I'll be out here grilling. I'll be out here making grilled cheese out these motherfuckers. Yo.
All right,
Nah,
what you got next?
all right, so you know, uh, as I started seeing you come around with the Weed Suit Heroes, you met them guys, and then I see you start hanging out with. I start seeing you do. You did a Wu-Tang thing. You you started doing your roasted on rooftops. What inspired roasted on rooftops, and why? What made you finally pull the trigger on it, dog? Like what made you finally be all like, I want to do this shit. I'm ready to take it serious, and I'm ready to fucking get it in. And I've seen you change. I've seen you adapt. Like I've seen you adapt it. Like
So, man, that's funny. Um, roasted on rooftops. So this actually started. This came up. Oh man, I don't know. Probably about 4 years ago. We were at a derby party for the Kentucky Derby, and my cousin was asking me, what I've been up to, or I don't know how, we were smoking, drinking, you know what I mean, and we started talking about podcasts and how I wanted to interview, people in music, cannabis industry, stuff like that, and he was like, "You should call it Roasted on Rooftops." And I was like, dude, I kind of fuck with that because at that time, well, prior to that, Wiz Khalifa had his song Rooftops, and I'm a big Wiz Khalifa fan. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, I fuck with this. You know what I mean? Like, so what really made it happen? I met Smokey exactly a year ago. Um, and I was telling him about it, and he was like, "Well, I got the spot. Like, let's do it. Let's make it happen." So I pitched my idea to him. He believed in it. He got the shit. He got the.
it's bullshit. Unc ain't on here more, bro. Unc need to get his ass up here, bro.
So now we'll be going live 3 days a week, and yep,
You guys about to do the what's it called? Token tunes.
man, we're gonna be having people send in music. We're gonna kind of be doing a little something, kind of like what you do.
Hey, also you stealing my shit. Write that shit down real quick. Still a Taurus tracks, man. Stealing my shit. I ain't shit for that.
Hey, oh, we
Hey,
can
no, you
feel.
know what though? I encourage people to do that, bro, because you can never get too much eyes on people, on artists coming up. You can never like but never lose sight of what you started to do. That's my best advice on anything with this podcast and doing this shit. Never lose sight of the mission that you first set out to do. And I have to tell myself that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be out here getting the big view bag sometimes, but at the same time, like let's play some music. Let's remember why we're here. We're here to help upcoming artists. We're here to boost us. You know what I'm saying? Because there's these famous motherfuckers already. They got plenty of people talking about them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, facts.
so let's talk about us. You know what I'm saying? But on some real shit though, Rex, like super proud to see the growth that you've done. You know what I'm saying? Since you started this shit, and I'm big proud of it, and I'm glad that you finally was able to figure this out. Like podcasting was not like
Yeah.
I started as a moderator on your channel.
You were my moderator, and now look at you. You got one of the hottest fucking channels.
Dude, that's
hey,
no
whoever,
shit, bro.
Hey, that's a pro for whoever my next moderator might be. You never know. You might be the next Shop Easy.
I literally started out as this guy's.
Just saying.
You know, Chris Allen's got me weak, dog. He said Jesus and pot all in one tonight. Guys, listen to the word of trees. That's the fucking, he's fried, dog. That's fried, dude. I've heard it all. He's fried.
Comedy.
Oh, snack.
Oh man. No, there's a lot of crazy shit that's happened working at the dispensary. There's a lot of shit. There's some shit I can't even say. But there's just some stuff you probably wouldn't even believe even if I said it.
Hey, I guarantee it, bro. Like I heard that the cannabis industry's a nasty motherfucker, bro.
Bro, it's so cutthroat. Like it ain't
fucking like when the batch goes bad or expires, fuck selling it on the street for a quick little stab. Like they
don't do that in Ohio.
Bro. Pour concrete in it.
Hey, tell them to check my page. They'll see a live video of what we do to it. Unfortunately. But yeah, no, look, every dispensary I've been at was different. One place used cat litter, you know what I mean? Another place had the liquid charcoal, and then the other place had that stuff that would turn it straight into the cement mix type deal. So, you know, each place does it differently, but they definitely destroy that shit. Now, some companies are smart and they'll discount it and sell it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, normal people probably should. But, yeah, the place I was at, they didn't want to do that with that video, and man. No, yeah, it was. So that's one of the only things I refuse to do at the dispensary. I can't sit there and I can't destroy that. Nope.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Because like, I don't know. You could do other stuff. Like, I feel like there could be so much more shit that you know what I mean. Like, there's so much more shit that could happen, like, with that shit versus just fucking. You know what I mean? Like Tyrone the Creek Squad Grim Reaper. That's crazy. That's crazy. He said, "I'm here for Dag Bird." 10 o'clock tonight, guys. 10 o'clock tonight. 10 o'clock tonight.
Nah, so we're not allowed to press it or nothing, Brandon. In Ohio, you have to destroy it. It's got an expiration date. You can't do nothing. It's messed up. Ohio's program. So I'll talk a little bit about Ohio's medical program. When it first, like, before we went recreational, you were allowed 45 points every 45 days, and each item cost a different amount of points. You could use all your points in one, one trip, or you could space them out. You know what I mean? But once you're out, you're out. You can't get none until your next refill date. Which to me, Ohio fucked themselves, so they could have made more money. You know what I mean? I get to have the allotment. The allotment you have to, but you could have done that per category, and still limited people, and still been crushing it. I mean, we're one of the laughing stocks in the nation. We do 2.83 grams instead of 3.5s. Like we're on a 10th schedule or a 10th weighting. So like, who does that
Yeah,
shit? You know what I
like
mean?
who
It's
changes
tense.
the
Yeah.
fucking scale? Dog?
You know
Like,
what I mean? Like, oh yeah, let me get you a 2.83. I'm gonna short you and tax you. Welcome to Ohio.
yeah, yeah, that's crazy, dog.
Yeah,
I
like
remember
for
reading that
real.
shit. I'm like, nah, hell nah. $43 for 2.83. I'm like,
Shit,
bro,
they 50 now.
hey, bro, shit, they can have it. You know
Plus
what I'm saying?
tax.
Hey,
It's
tell
crazy,
folks
man.
about infused weed, man. Infused cannabis. Like, what makes this infused shit so much different?
Man, so don't get the
Why
sprayed on terps.
why do I want to put more money into a bag of infused cannabis versus some top
I
quality?
so what do you mean by like infused? You mean like moon rock, snow caps, or do you mean like the
No,
sprayed terp?
I'm talking about like flour
Because there's bags with the
they call
sprayed terps. Yeah, I'd stay away from all
no, no,
that.
no. Explain it though. Explain it.
I mean, it's people just literally having flour that tastes bad or is bad flour, and they just spray those terps on it to make it taste better.
So
It's
you're saying
really
the little
shitty.
exotic packs? You know what I'm saying? The little
I
exotic
mean,
are no
some.
good. They're just
I
spraying
mean,
on.
I ain't gonna say all of them now. You know what I mean? But there's a good handful.
I didn't
There's a
know
good
that.
handful, and you also got to look at the variants too. Like Michigan's got like a 10% variant. So look, it could say it's 27%, but really it's 17%. They got that 10% variant on there. It could go either way. You know what I mean? So, and terps over THC. The higher the THC just gives them a higher price ticket to charge you, and the terps are what really matter, not the THC.
I got you. I see what you're saying.
Terpenes give that taste and the effects that we all come to like, and those are all natural.
So, when they spray it, what's in the fucking spray that they're spraying on it? What the fuck is it? Is it shit
It's
that-
some type of terpene, but it's not artificial or I don't it's not natural.
now?
So who knows what they're spraying in with it? You know what I mean? Like,
do you understand the ash method when people are burning?
mhm. Yeah, white
Tell,
ash is
tell folks,
good.
yeah, tell folks about that. Like,
Yeah, I mean, white ash just means it's. They say it means it's clean. You know what I mean? Um,
I've noticed it.
dark ash is no good. But yeah, the whiter the ash, the better. The cleaner, I should say. But yeah, I mean,
Which
if you're gonna
okay,
get infused, if you're doing infused flour, I would say the infused pre rolls. But then again, even some of those are bullshit. You know what I mean? Like just because they say they're infused does not mean it's gonna be good. And I learned that the other day. I got this
I've been
Joker's I got this Joker's infused pre roll when I was in Michigan the other day, and
what's the bad?
dude, bro,
What's
this
bad?
thing's trash. Trash.
Yeah.
I still have it. I put it out. I put it back in there. It was that bad. And it's supposed to be a diamond infused keef. You know what I mean? Everything, dude. Trash.
Yeah, yeah, I can't. I don't know. That shit's weird. But I really like it when someone says it's infused because I be smoking it. Yeah, let me see that shit.
Yeah,
Let me
that's for the snow caps. One dude was talking about stripping. What up, Mystic?
Damn, Brandon in here snitching, cuz damn. He said, damn, Brandon.
Yeah, botanical terps. Yeah, yep. That's the word I was thinking of.
Yeah, hey, I see some of that. I see some of that dove tree. Yeah, yeah, I'm telling you. Hey, when you're in a room with five guys, or five or more dudes, right? You're all in the room talking, shooting shit, and over half the room got the same bag of smoke in their pocket from one guy, you know that dude's got that gas. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't want to hear shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear shit. But I've seen some. I've smoked some booty and got it from the dispensary before, like straight up.
Oh, buddy, dude.
Cheap.
Dude. Yeah. It's not. Yeah. Just because it's coming from a dispo doesn't mean it's gonna be good. That's the first thing too.
Man, I think Snaggy's in love with me, bro. He keeps talking about my hair and fucking how fucking luscious it is and how he just wants to run his fingers through it and shit. He's really talking some weird shit. Like, I am not a victim of yours, Snaggy. Leave me alone. Like, you cannot run your fingers through my hair, Snaggy. Can't just do it. I know you wish you had this shit, bro. I know you're looking at me, bro, right now. And you're all like, damn, Chop Easy. Like, fuck, I wish I looked like you, but you don't. So you're just going to have to stare at this screen, get you a screenshot, my dude, and just heart that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Put
He said heart that.
You know,
but I think you've had one of my infused pre-rolls, I think, haven't you?
Oh, absolutely, bro. You're one of my best friends. Hell yeah, I've had that shit. Hey, I like the idea.
Hopefully those will be hitting dispensaries whenever Ohio allows it. So I'll have my own product in dispensaries.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that for you. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm excited. Like, and I think it's so cool.
You're doing big shit over here.
I think it's so cool to have friends that are actually out here fucking doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Staying on the fucking point, trying to stay like growing and doing and fucking, staying to the fucking grind. You know what I mean? Like, it is good to see you do that, bro. Like,
hey, hard work pays off.
It does.
I mean, it really does. And like I was saying earlier, if Brandon, if I wouldn't have left the dispo to focus on myself, I wouldn't be where I'm at. There's just no way I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be here. Too much. It's just like I said, spending 10, 12 hours a day working in the dispensary. And then, I mean, dude, this is a full-time job. Sitting here scheduling for. Go ahead. What are you saying?
No. I feel like the dispensary job would suck ass. I feel like you can't even open. There's like not jars of weed just laying around where I can just check out weed all day. See, that's bullshit.
No, you can't, dude. You can't say certain words. You can't have anything with pot leaves on. Dude, you can't, dude. It's wild. You can't smoke. You ain't, you know what I mean? Like, dude, it's wild. You're on camera 24/7. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, guaranteed, bro. You get watched like a hawk.
Oh yeah, yep.
There's some son of a bitch paid just to watch you, dude. Like,
literally, that's all they do. Watch on the camera. They sit back just like we are, but they're watching the cameras. I'm like, man, it must be nice. What up, Triple T?
Snaggy don't like Triple T either. Man, Snaggy, you don't like nobody, dude. Snaggy, Triple T deleted his ass. That's funny as shit. So, what you got coming up, Rex? What's about to go for you, dog? What's your next?
As long as Ohio allows pre-rolls, man, I should have my own pre-roll in dispensaries, and that's going to be huge. I've won the creative rolling competitions in Ohio. I won the first one in Ohio, and that kind of got my name out there for the rolling competitions. And then that drew a lot of attention for, let's get your own pre-roll. And I've talked with a few places and been in more talks with one place. So now I'm kind of just waiting for Ohio to allow it.
What's the next step?
For Ohio to allow it. Ohio needs to allow pre-rolls, god dang it. Huh?
So is Ohio not okay pre-rolls yet?
Yeah, no, we
Okay.
don't sell
At
pre-rolls in
all,
Ohio.
right? Any whatsoever. Okay. So when I walk into a dispensary or a bud shop, that's not it. That's a recreational bud shop with THCA, and I got a pre-roll there. That's actually not good, right? That's actually not allowed.
Well, so that's not a
Or,
real
or
license. That's not a real licensed shop. So that's where there's a lot of confusion there. You can go into a smoke shop and buy pre rolls, yeah, but that's THCA. Those aren't licensed dispensaries.
I got you.
Licensed
Now,
dispensaries do
now
not
what
sell
about
pre rolls.
the smoke shops I walk into that's selling the edibles and the gummies and shit? Are those like at eat and pray at your own will type of deal? Is that like, you know,
Buddy,
they're hoping it or you know what I mean? Like,
you don't know what the hell's in those, man. Do
yeah,
yourself a favor. Do not buy those. Don't eat those. If you care about your body and what you put in it, don't do it. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. Don't
so
be cheap.
Melinda wants to know: is the pre-roll your name or your grown cannabis?
The pre roll is rolled by Rex.
So you'll be rolling these pre-rolls.
Not obviously not for every dispensary. No, there's no way I could do that.
So
There's no way.
that's nice. So now I get to give you
Right now, yes, they are all hand rolled by me. Yes. Once we go mainstream,
you're gonna have to have a factory do it.
there's a machine there. Yeah, there's like it was like $100,000 machine that was actually looked at in regards for me to use, which is pretty fucking cool.
What up, John T. Roy? How you doing?
So when somebody tells you they're looking at $100,000 machine for you to use and for you to create pre rolls,
Yeah. But you
man.
would be there doing fucking machine. You'd be there fucking. So you are rolling them. So
in a way,
You'd be operating the machine like.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you be in there doing the little fucking thingy thing with the fucking mixture, knowing exactly the perfect recipe. You know what I mean? So that would be you. Now, hand rolled by you, okay? Do you grow the flower that's in it?
It depends. So like I said, right now, it really just depends on whatever the patient requests.
So,
and when it goes to dispensaries, it will be grown by the people I team up with, by the cultivator.
All right, so okay, so I got guy. Let's say boom boom number one. You know, boom boom number one over here. He's the cultivator. He's the dude that grows the pot. That fucking does all the fucking pot trimming. Fucking grows the pot. Knows the strain of pot. Knows the percentages. And then you got you. My guy, boom, boom, number two, who's running the machine, right? Who's fucking taking this and putting it in this, and he's putting it out in the dispensary. Is that what we're saying? Is that what you're? Is that okay? So you could essentially help a distributor, a cultivator, get his name out there. So an upcoming cultivator and an upcoming Weedosaurus Rex could fucking make a product to go out in the world.
That's why that's why there was somebody that called me and reached out and asked if I would, and I said yeah. You know what I mean? That's a dream come true. That's so that's a no-brainer there, and it's definitely going to help. It's you know what I mean, because I'll be using their flower, so that's going to help obviously bring attention to their name too.
Look, I got so many fans in here talking about my hair, bro. You guys are so weird. If you're another man and you're talking about my hair, you guys.
Yeah, THCA, all THC, even all the dispensary weed, if you look at it, has THCA on it.
Yeah, I think that's because it. I mean, once you put a flame to it, right, it turns into THC,
Stone
right?
Panda, what do you mean? Not on a cultivator on a large scale.
Yeah, I don't know. Now you
Oh,
gotta scroll up. See, all
yeah,
dispensary we point to.
no, yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
Okay. My bad.
I saw it. I saw it. But yeah, no, I mean, really, we just have events. So we're doing free dab bars at events. So I've been reaching
Oh,
out to
that's cool.
everybody who's hosting events. Um, all we ask for is just exposure, put our logo on the flyer, you know what I mean? And we'll
Yeah.
literally come bring the party. We'll get everybody high, dab them out for free to dabs for donation. If they want to tip,
Hey,
tip, you know what I mean? Like,
dab it up, big
hey, but
dabs.
no, we're pretty booked up till I think August. Like it's been crazy trying to balance that, roasted on rooftops, personal life, everything else. Like shit, dog. I need a vacation.
Yeah, bro. I understand. I was
But
going.
shit, we got one coming up though. Redneck Rave.
Hey, Redneck Ray's about to be a blast, dude.
No
I,
phone. Well, actually, I'm gonna have to have my phone because we're doing that toasted on tent flaps.
oh, that's right. You're gonna be with
We're gonna be walking around doing
Charlie White folks, ain't
we're gonna do MTV Crib 10 edition.
you? Hey, guess who the fuck I got? Guess who's coming, dog? White folks. I'm
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
yeah,
Okay, man.
up, dog. We about to turn up. It's about to be
But no, I
crazy,
mean,
bro.
that's really about it. Oh damn it. That's really about it as far as like what all I have coming and going on. Just trying to build the brand, get more sponsors for Roasted on Rooftops. Um, there's going to be bare knuckle fighting coming to Ohio, so I know Just Blaze is going to be in with that, which means I'm going to
Yeah.
be in with that. So
Hey, I
shout out
love
Just
that
Blaze.
Ohio's becoming one of the most violent states in the fucking with all the sanctioned fucking violence. I love it. I love the sanctioned violence coming to Ohio. The fucking knockout kings, the fucking slap fest, the fucking now we
Hey,
got what say it bare knuckle brawls like knockout fucking
um,
kings is about to go
got
again.
Knockout Kings Volume 2. Shit.
Shout
Hey,
out
I'll be
Vanilla
at that
Gorilla.
one.
My boy Vanilla Gorilla got that dub. He got that
He sure
motherfucking
did.
dub. Yeah, but he needs to get that.
Proud
He needs to
sponsors
take that.
right here.
He needs to take that 500 that he got and go get him a little treadmill. You know what I'm saying? Like I told him he put one on it, and
Hey,
then
he would give me shit every time we would go to the gym. I tell him, bro, we got to hit the treadmill, and he'd just laugh at me, and he'd go sit in the sauna. I'm like,
yeah, he gotta learn, bro. He gotta get that treadmill work in, bro. Cause my guy was in there throwing he was throwing hate. I mean, if he would have, I mean, he
if
was
he would have
landing.
connected, phew,
Well, he did a few of them like from a different angle. There, it was fire. Like he was doing the ducking and dodging, bobbing and weaving, and he was hitting that boy like you know he was hitting him. But man, you could just see the you could see his tank, dude. Like you know how you got the fucking fatigue bar up at the top of the games. Like my guy's depletion every time he threw a fucking punch, dude, it just went down, big chunks of it. Like my guy was depleting that fatigue bar heavy, bro, and it just
that's too
there
funny.
wasn't enough time in between. Yeah, they both crashed out at the end of it. Like they both did. They was done.
Yeah,
But
we had OhioCannabis.com's. There was a farmers market cannabis cup, and they asked us to come do a free dab bar there. So we obviously went there. We were trying to do both, but we were like 2.5 hours away
yeah,
in the event. Yeah, so it was like it wasn't possible. I've been trying to link up with TE, so I gotta figure out when to make that happen.
T's cool as fuck, man. I wish I could have went this weekend, but I couldn't. It happens, man. It's just part of it
Well, I
sometimes.
mean, yeah, well, double booked. That was the downfall with that one, but it happens. There'll be more.
No, you already know, bro. You already know. You already know. I hated I couldn't be there for Sean, though, man. But well, I had personal stuff going on at home, so I get it. It happens to us all. Um, what do you want to see in the cannabis industry moving forward, bro? What do you want? What are you trying to accomplish as Weedosaurus Rex?
For everybody to work together.
You talking
There's
about type shit?
Yeah, man. I mean, there's so many people hating and trying to Triple H. I'm weak.
Hey, he's kind of got a point though.
There's so many there. There's no need for all this competition. If everybody works together, there's so much more we can all benefit from. And I just wish people would all just put the differences aside and come together and make something that all the fans and all the people will enjoy, because like I said, everyone will benefit more in the long run.
I agree. I think
So
it's like,
and I say that because like I said, the cannabis industry in Ohio is so cutthroat. So as I mean, jealousy, man, that's an ugly trait. People hate when you got motion. They hate it. They fucking hate it.
yeah, they hate when you got motion and long, fucking beautiful hair too, bro. They can't stand it. It fucking just tears the chat out. They love the fucking like. There's a couple of them, man. Like, yeah, my receding hairline just it don't
I know. I saw that. I saw that. My
makes it
favorite
my
strain of weed.
box, bitch.
So my favorite medicinal strain is gelato. Gelato right here. But I like the forbidden fruit in the super booth. I like the real flavorful ones, to be honest with you. I love the fruity tasting ones.
Y'all leave Troll Hunter alone. Let him work. He needs practice. He ain't no good. Like, oh, come on, Charlie. Let him play, dog. Let him learn. This is a good chat for him to learn how to troll. He needs to learn. He's working. He's trying to do it. He just ain't good
Yeah,
at it.
any gelato for real, for real. But I
I
would say
like.
those are my favorites for real.
I love gelato. I really like gelato, but that's not my favorite, man. I like cookies. I like Girl Scout cookie. I like the purple shit too, bro. Anything about purple will rip your head off unless you buy it from the fucking a guy down the road. But
Did you say
other than that,
anything purple?
yeah, anything purple I
I
really
mean,
like.
temperature can cause it to turn purple or lack of nutrients and stuff too. So just because it's purple don't mean it's always good, my guy.
Well, I like purple weed. That's good.
I
I'm just
know. I'm just saying. I'm just
that
saying.
purple weed that's good is fire. Damn, Snaggy. Now you're just being weird. God, they're weird, Greg. There's some weirdos out here.
Some big weird.
So what are you looking what are you looking to what's your next what's next for Weedosaurus Rex as far as like what what do you see yourself in 5 years from now, Rex?
I hate this fucking question.
This is my favorite question because you ask it to every one of us. Every one of us. I've answered it like 7 times, 7 different
I
answers.
fucking hate this question because, man, you gotta live for the day. You know what I mean? Or else you can die where you stand. You don't. Do you know what you're gonna wear tomorrow?
Do I know what I'm going to wear tomorrow?
Yep.
I got a good idea. I'm definitely probably re-wearing this shirt because I'm going to do live in it, so it's not going to be dirty. So, probably, you know.
Well, if you said I don't know, that's what my response to that question would be. Is
Well,
because
next time you ask me,
I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You know what I mean? I don't. I mean, I would hope that the podcast grows and I can actually, make a decent, just a little something, make a little something off YouTube. That'd be cool. Nothing big. I ain't trying to, I could really
you
care
should
less about the fame for real. I'm just
want to
trying
take over the
to,
fucking world.
huh?
You should want to take over the fucking world, bro. Like, fuck everybody. You're here. Like, you're putting your fucking stamp on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I kind of already am though. But
listen, he just hit him with the tip of it. He just he fucking did bang, bang, bang around.
kind of already am though. Been doing this. But I mean, not really. I hope that the show grows. Obviously, I hope that my pre rolls are. I hope Ohio finally allows it, and my pre rolls will be out by then. Um, I mean, that's really it for real. Just hoping the channel grows and the weed keeps on growing.
What So who you got coming up next? Who's your next interview? Who we grilling next week?
Got any more questions?
Yeah, you just missed it. I said who we grilling next week, homie? Like, who we gonna cook next week? I think we should try to get Adam Calhoun up here, but I don't know if he can talk about cannabis or not.
Well, we don't have to.
Nah,
this is
man.
so.
I want to hear his fucking. If he don't smoke pot, I want to still hear his take on it.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can ask that part, you know what I mean? But just because you don't use cannabis doesn't mean you're not a good fit for the show. If you make music, shit, let's get you on the show. I mean,
what about old Justin Time? I know he's
so
out here.
That's who we need on the show. I've been trying to talk you into helping me make that happen.
Hey, I tell you right now, Justin don't like me a lot, dude. Like he fucks with
I
me.
know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
But
Well,
you
we're
know
gonna have
what?
to figure it out.
He does fuck with you though, bro. So you should probably hit him up. Be like, hey, bro, come on, roasted on rooftops with me and Chop. I bet it worked.
Yeah.
No, I won't bet it because he'll bet against me.
I was just about to say, he's a betting man. You better watch that. We gonna split that.
Hey, 10 p.m. on Country Rap Shit, Unity, Tuesday Night Unity with Triple T. That's when we'll have Dad Burn up. You guys are acting like a bunch of Dad Burn fans. Like, I know he's got a bunch of fans, my foot. Like, come on.
Lil White would be cool to have on here too. I know he's hopped in the chat a few times. I know when I had Rome on. And,
we could probably talk.
I mean, White's that would be.
I'd like to see Lil White come on here and talk about White Flower. That'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? I bet he's got cool stories. You got any, share one of your cool stoner stories, bro? I know you got a cool stoner story, like a stoner moment. Like, you just, one of them epic laughing moments.
Dude, I really don't know. I don't know. That's a tough one. Like that's really a tough one because usually I'm so high I don't remember it.
Did you see my short today? Did you see my video about animals and sniffing ass and if humans evolved from that? Like, was there a stage in evolutionism where people sniffed each other's ass? Because they left that out the history book if there was. But do you think before the handshake and the greetings hello or hi was invented, do you think people sniffed each other's ass in the beginning?
Like dogs do.
Seriously. That was one of my shorts. It blew up, dog. Got like 4,000 views on it. Like, it did.
Yeah, I bet. This is so fucking random.
Yeah. Dude, the amount of people that really want to know the answers to this question though is insane. That's
fucking so funny.
Like, some of the comments.
There's some funny stories that's like that's actually happened working at the dispensary, but I don't know if I can really even talk about it for real. Like, so one of the places we were working at, our regional manager brought his dog in because his dog sitter wasn't available. So this dog was just roaming around the back end of the dispensary and shit, right? And it goes where we receive all our products and it just starts pissing everywhere. back. You know what I mean, bro? Yeah, dude. Everyone's
what
buying
the
some
fuck?
dog piss weed, dog. Everyone was. And I'm just like, don't buy that. Don't buy that. Nah, but for real, it was just no, there's stupid shit like that. Dog, there's some shady shit that goes down in fucking Ohio's industry. Shady shit.
What up, Tyler from the trailer? What's up, Bubba?
Taylor, what's good, dog?
Yeah, I get with you, Taylor. I'm ready to renew my sponsorship with you, bro. It's about time. It's almost redneck brawl season.
Hey,
Close. Well, Rex, man, that wraps it up, bro. End the night. Tell them what you got to in that bitch, bro. Tell them what you feel. Chat, you got any questions for my dog? Got any questions?
no, shit. Ask they got any questions? Next week, I don't know who I'm gonna have on. I think I might reach out to Big Murph.
Hey, Scott, if you ain't tagging up church, then you're not doing it right. You got to tag Calhoun, tag Justin Time, tag me, tag my show. Like, you guys got to take advantage of that when you're creating content. There's no rules on whose hashtag you can use, bro. I tag everybody. Like, when I did the whole...
Hey, Taylor, we can figure something out. I want to get a few of y'all for the next like Redneck Brawl to come on and talk, so we can definitely figure that out. Chris, when's my next event? My like personal event or the next event I'm going to? I don't have an event that I'm hosting yet because if Ohio changes the laws that they're trying to change, you won't be able to host weed events. I mean, you can, but it's going to be, against the law and shit. So I don't know with that, you know what I mean? With that being said, I don't know what's going on with the pot and paints. The Dab Bar will be next weekend, the Cleveland Cannabis and Music Expo. That's going to be a pretty good event. We will be there. And then Outlaw Nations the following weekend.
Yeah, boy. June 7th.
So I forget what that next weekend, and then the following weekend's the rave. And then, man, we're busy. We're scheduled out, dog.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I know we got Stargazers coming up too. Shout out Rich Regal. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be with y'all throwing weed out. That's all I know. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Stargazer event either, but I'm gonna be there. I'm excited about that.
Oh, they want me to do. They want me to do a Roasted on Rooftops podcast there.
Well, good. Good thing I work with Roasted on Rooftops, so I'll be there, bud.
Yep.
So, scoot over, Unc. Nephew's cook. He don't. We gotta get that old bastard on here, bro.
I sent him the link. He's got to figure out how to work it.
Dude, he can fucking build a fucking thing, but he can't fucking work a link. My God. Hey, Snaggy, I love you too, bro. Snaggy loves my hair. It's been great. This has been another successful episode of Roasted on Rooftops. We appreciate everybody. Don't forget tonight, 10 p.m. Unity, Tuesday night Unity with Triple T and Larry Del Reed. Tonight we're bringing Dagburn up. We challenge all Dagburn's ops to pull up on the panel, talk your shit about Dagburn. Dagburn's gonna be there to defend himself, and we're gonna see what happens. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. Snaggy. I hope to see you there, bud. But just know this, Snaggy. Every time you try to comment tonight, it's gonna cost you $2.99, bro. Like, I just want you to know that. For every comment that you try to have tonight at 10 p.m., you might as well just go ahead and put $2.99 on it. $2.99 on it. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, dog, because it ain't going up on screen without it. That's what you get for being mean. Talk about my luscious fucking locks of hair, dog. That's what you get. The entire episode. But all right, guys, I'll see you guys. Rex, thank you, man.
Appreciate all y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week. with a special guest.
It's going to be somebody cool too. I don't know who yet, but it's going to be somebody cool.
It's going to be somebody real cool.
Look
It
at
might
it,
even
man.
be somebody. It might even be somebody real nice.
Uh oh. Look, man, I'm tearing them up by switching the screen. But see you guys.
All right, y'all. Much love. Appreciate y'all.